And tonight we are hearing from a VTA employee who was at the yard when the shots rang out last week. He described his frantic text to his family and then discovering his co-workers dead. New at 10 tonight, KTVU's Amber Lee talked with the man about the day that forever changed his life.
Families, he's devastated, and my co-workers. I am forever altered, and that really pisses me off.
Kirk Bertolet says he's grappling with anger at the gunman and sorrow over the loss of his VTA co-workers and friends. Bertolet is a signal maintenance technician with the transit agency for 12 years. He says the shooting started in a room across the hall from him.
I started hearing the pop, pop, pop.
Bertolet says he and another co-worker barricaded the door in the room they were in, and he texted his family.
And I said, active shooter, a bunch of co-workers are dead.
He shows me the text messages they exchanged. He told them he loves them in case he didn't survive.
Overwhelming feeling of helplessness and hopelessness as I was listening to my coworkers get gunned down.
Bertolet says when he thought it was safe, he went to the room where the shooting started.
The silence was deafening. It was incredibly quiet. There were no moans. There was nobody talking.
He says he was able to comfort a female employee who was with the men killed. She described the gunman targeting certain people.
She looked up and she saw him looking at her, and then he went around and shot everybody again, skipping her.
Bertolet describes the pain of seeing a bloody scene with the bodies of his co-workers.
One of my co-workers was still breathing, but he was gone. There was nothing we could do for him.
Bertolet tells me he didn't know the gunman was Sam Cassidy until it was all over, as he was leaving the scene and saw his body on the sidewalk.
I want to go wake him up and kill him again. I was furious. I'm furious that one person has been able to change my life.
Bertolet says he only knew Cassidy casually and that he appeared to be an outsider. He says this mass shooting is a lesson.
This is about mental illness and how we treat one another, how we act towards one another in the workplace.
And Bertolet tells our Amber Lee that he's now hypervigilant and expects a long road to recovery. He says he's receiving counseling and relying on the help of family and friends. He also tells Amber that he had planned to retire in August. Now he just doesn't know if he'll ever be back to work. And if you would like to help the victims of the mass shooting in San Jose and their families, the community group Working Partnerships USA is collecting donations through its Union Community Resources Program. And we put a link on our website, ktv.com, or you can just scan the code that you see right now on your screen.